Hello. Okay, I'm hoping. Oh, I exited out of the. Okay. I'm hoping that my GPU. I hear you saw it. Hello. I'm hoping my GPU isn't exploding. Because I'm consistently getting this weird issue with a couple of things just taking way too much power from the GPU as I think should be necessary at all. And I don't know if it's like a weird bug or like a weird thing, but yeah, it's just odd. Have I watched any additional anime? I have not actually. Sought. I have just been catching up on the latest episode of Critical Role Campaign 4. And I finished it. So I'm all caught up, which is amazing. So good. But hello, welcome. I don't remember if I uploaded the last VOD, but for anyone watching the VODs, hello, it is curry time and also break, or not break, but ads time. And yeah, we're just continuing on with Residential Evil 4. I'm kind of getting upset with the game actually, which is not great. I don't know why, but yeah, we're almost done. We have what, 6 chapters left? We're on chapter 11. We need to get to chapter 16. Did I read VOD chat? Ooh, I did. So I thought that was really interesting. I also had very similar questions. I remember this game being tilting the last time we played. Yeah, I don't remember it being this tilting though, you know? Maybe the reason why it's tilting to me is that like it for this playthrough is that I have an expectation as to what I think I would do in the game. And then because I'm playing on hardcore new game, I don't have all of the stuff that I'm used to playing with. And then when I get dunked on, I get thrown. I think that's probably what it is. I'm like expecting more from what I'm doing. But have I decided on a weapon? Man. Yeah, see, my first thought was something similar to Zan, where he said you know, like foam swords. Because like if every zombie is proficient in the thing, then like, you know, who's to say that I'm as proficient, or, you know, like, would I be able to do the same amount of thing, you know, with that item and not the zombie? So my initial thought was indeed something like pretty useless and or like debilitating. Like the lances are actually really funny. But then that also does bring in the question of if they only really use that versus, you know, being a zombie and just trying to bite, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, like, give every zombie, you know, like a katana, you know, and then every zombie knows, like, you know, intermediate Bushido, you know, that, you know, some sort of samurai zombies, but like, you know, I wouldn't even say I'm a beginner. You know, I've watched anime, but like, would I lose to someone who is any sort of rudimentary training? Yeah, probably. So I definitely wouldn't give zombies proficiency in something that I've barely touched myself, you know? They would still have chompies. Yes, yeah, exactly. So like that's one thing that I'm not sure about with like giving them like lances and like armor, you know, like jousting lances, cuz like if they lose the jousting lance, which they probably would, they would still just be zombies, you know? So like having a jousting lance doesn't really benefit me that much, and you know, unless they were trying to use the lances to a comical, debilitating degree, then I don't know how well that would work either. Honestly, what if it's something... Okay, this is something that was not mentioned in the chat yesterday. What if it was something that made noise? You know, like... So there still has to be like some sort of weapon, so I wouldn't give them like, you know, like a rubber duck or like, you know, just like a bike horn. But like something that is like very, you know, non-lethal, that can be used more than once, that makes noise. Because at the very least, I don't even have to take it from them. Like they can just be using it and I would know when zombies are there. Granted, if anyone lost one of theirs, that would be insanely scary because you would be used to all zombies, you know, projecting where they are at all times. So, I don't know. What non-lethal weapon makes noise? I can't think of anything at the moment. But yeah, we start into the downstairs. Zan, hello. I picked jousting lance because they're really heavy and not sharpened. Maximum debilitation and a real weapon.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
Oh,
Seems like it worked.
hold up.
Bad news? All we've done is buy you some time. The suppressant's effects will wear off all too soon. You ready to go?
Don't worry about me. Ashley is the priority.
In that case, we know what we have to do.
We know what we do.
Then come, Sancho Panza! Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea!
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Hey, that was my lance.
Jousting lance.
Hey, hurry, I get it.
Yeah, so, wait.
What's in it for you?
Nope.
Zan. So, I don't know if you were in here the whole time we started talking about it, but,
Didn't I?
I don't know about the jousting lance, because like I had to ask the question about, you know, them still using like their jaws and, you know, being zombies. And the thing is like yeah, like them having the jousting lance would, you know, be debilitating for them, but like
Some new items in stock.
oh no.
Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate.
You're so late, I'm in a coma.
My wares are in tip-top shape.
No, Mark. Bruh. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, like, you know, if they're... I don't know if they... If zombies would hold or, like, try to keep holding a javelin. Or not a javelin. a jousting lance like to a point where they like can't do anything. Like if they were to comically try to make the lance work as like much as possible without like anything else, then you know, maybe that would work, yeah. But like reading the chat yesterday, it's like, okay, if all of them are trying to like get on top of each other because they have to like ride a horse or something. Hold on, I gotta exit out of this because dude's gonna keep talking. Like unless it's like a comical dedication to only using the lance, I don't know, you know, if that would help as much, you know, like let's say one of them's walking towards you and the lance just like, you know, gets stuck somewhere. Like it's still a zombie, so it'll be like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna try to bring the lance with me, but if it doesn't come, then I'm gonna try to bite you. Adds to the question if the zombies would ever wisen up to the weapon being worse than nothing. Yeah, exactly. So like that's one thing that I was wondering, because it's like, you know, what if this zombie loses the lance because it's just so huge? Like it's not going to shut down, it's just gonna be a regular zombie. So that's why I was thinking, like, what if we, instead of like giving it something like that, or like the foam swords that you were talking about, what if you gave them something loud? You know, something that you can use more than once that makes a noise, just perpetually. And then ideally non-lethal. So late, you went to watch Trobio's show, dude? You went to watch Trobio instead of me?
Welcome.
Can you think of a weapon that makes noise often and also sucks? Yeah, that's where we left off. That's the last thing we left off on.
My back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
Gold token. Trobio starts to stream on time. Nah, dude, Trobio starts his stream whenever the drama decides it's Trobio time.
Anything else? Hard times, mate.
Wait, please don't tell me there's another new thing here. I don't want to run into another one of these right now.
Got a new game, stranger, just for you. Why not give it a try if you're up to it?
Nah, I'm not in the mood for these right now. Most weapons that are noisy have a trade-off of murdering. Yeah, I know. Like, sure, yeah, like, you can give them a gun, and then, like, you know, obviously you'll hear one of those, but, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think. Maybe it doesn't even have to be noise. What if it's,
A little hard for me to put my.
What if it's like bright?
Used to work for Umbrella.
So you heard, huh? And that's done for. You don't need to worry about them anymore.
You didn't answer my question. What are you after?
I just want to feel good about myself. Make amends. Or something like that.
Beep, 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 beep. Might be able to make an argument of something like firecrackers being a weapon since they could blow a finger out. Right, yeah, I mean, like, anything like that would,
Looks like we've got company. What do you want to do?
Yo, wait, hold on a second. Plant Crow, hello. And who else? Plant Crow, some other people. Eat Gillette. Yo, brother, welcome. Un forastero. Plant. Raid, welcome. Hold on. Dr. Plant Bears. Yo, Gillette, thank you for the follow, buddy. I appreciate you. What were you guys playing? You guys were... Oh, right. You're on Dark Souls. Of course. I knew that. Dude, how was Dark Souls 3? A mother-in-law and me the permanent. Oh my god, Mark. Guys, welcome. Hello, hello. Gillette, you don't know who I am. Plant and Crow do. Wait. Maybe Plant does. Maybe no, maybe Gillette does. I don't know. I forget. But guys, welcome. We're playing Resident Evil 4 right now, and we are on that variety stream, but we're on Resident Evil marathoning. So we've started on 0. We're on our way all the way to 8. I may not know who you are, but I will. Aw, wait. Is that aw or is that a threat? I like it either way. You successfully doubled the invasion forces? Oh, Lamau. Dark Souls bow. Oh, right. Yeah, you are doing bow only. Wait, guess what I can do tomorrow? Wait, Crow, are you coming over tomorrow? You didn't tell me anything like that. Maybe it's a threat. Bet. I appreciate you. Yeah. So to give you an idea of what we do over here, like I said, we're on a Resident Evil marathon, but I do a variety, a bunch of stuff. We've actually been on a big Resident Evil kick lately. One of the games that we were playing that was not Resident Evil was a Resident Evil-like, which, as long as one of us has the game, a bunch of us can squad up and play for free, as long as I have the game. But yeah, no, every week I try to alternate through a bunch of games. I usually have 2 running at a time, like Mondays through Thursdays. Tomorrow I am taking off though. Tomorrow I've got stuff going on, so I will not be streaming. Maybe I'll stream on Halloween, but I also was just informed that my roommate will not be here, so I might have to be the one to pass out the candy. Dress up my Catgirl maid outfit for Halloween. Yo! Wait, Crow. Do you happen to have 2? Do you want to dress up together? Oh. But yeah, normally we stream Mondays through Thursdays, but I am off tomorrow. But yeah, welcome. How was Dark Souls 3 though? So you said, Plant, you're on bow only, and you're on the DLC now? I don't even remember if I did the DLC. Is the... Oh man, I don't remember the name. The Lightning Dragon King. I don't remember what that dude's name is, but I'm pretty sure it was optional, but I don't remember if it's DLC or if it was just an optional boss. Is that... Oh man. Plant just did nameless. Is that... That's actually his name? That's so funny. Oh my god, that's amazing. His name is the Nameless King. What a loser. What a loser, Nameless King, dude. I don't even remember how I did against that guy. How was that? How was that? I actually realized, like, as I was asking that could have been spoilers, but thankfully it's not, because I hate spoilers. You don't have 2. Your one has a booba hole with jingly bits. Can we, like, take turns? Is that... Do you mind taking turns? Just swap out every, like, couple hours? Low-key a goat on bow, sniping everything? I mean, if you turn Dark Souls into an FPS, then, Plant's on it. What's wrong with spoilers? No, your car needs to be as up force as possible. I hate it. Annihilated him in like 3 tries. Let's go! I don't remember if I had a lot of trouble with that guy. I distinctly remember almost one-shotting him and then proceeding to try to learn the fight and then be really bad, and then beat him shortly after that, but I don't remember... I honestly don't remember Dark Souls 3 that much. My favorite Dark Souls is Dark Souls 1, so if that gives you any indication of my Dark Souls journey. Finished base game except for Soul of Cinder is now done with DLC 1. Okay, in that case, I don't remember... I don't think I've done the DLC then. Yeah, I don't think I've done the DLC. It's the Souls experience. Jolly cooperation. Oh my god. Oh man, I miss Dark Souls. Do a lot of Elden Ring, but I don't know why I said Elden Ring like that. But yeah, Crow, Gillette, Plant, if you guys, you know, need to go and get food, water, you know, chill out in case you guys have just been hanging out for a while, feel free. Do your post stream self-care. Oh my god, stop it. Bro, dude. Wait, how did you not explode? Wait, what? You've got a bevy to finish and it's got your stream name on it? I don't know what a bevy is. Who is bevy? I'm gonna do Dark Souls 1 seamless co-op with Plant. Ooh, that might sound, or that sounds fun. My idea of giving brass knuckles. What do you guys think proficiency would entail? Good punching? Ooh, I see. Curry's never had a bev before? Dude, Mark, you should know this. I'm allergic to alcohol. So no, I have not bevied. Okay, let's just run. Once I'm not on sad vacation for funeral. Okay, instead of just chilling after sad vacation, Crow, you should come down here and then we will trade cat girl outfits. I shall drink your beer. Gillette, thank you, I appreciate it. I need someone to do it for me, so. Does this guy not see me? I guess he doesn't. Wait, Crow, what do you mean that's crazy? You're crazy. Alright. Can I get this guy?
The ones with chainsaws are no joke!
Believe me, I know.
Fire! Oh, I went the wrong way. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. $16 compared to 3 hours of driving? I mean, what's another 13 hours? Are you actually allergic to alcohol? Well, okay, like, so, being technical with it. Do I? Oh, God.
Do something, would ya?
I'm busy, dog.
Give me a hand here.
Excuse me. The less you drink, the more for me. Yeah, okay. So actually describing my my condition, I don't think it's alcohol. It's, you know, it's definitely something like in alcoholic beverages. Because like the strength of the alcohol sometimes affects it. But like I've also, oh man, I'm just eating everything. Hold on. Eee! Let me through! What are you talking about, dog? Alright, excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. Let me just quick open this door. Anyways, yeah, so whoops. So yeah. There's just something in alcoholic beverages that will like severely make my blood pressure like go really crazy. It feels like my veins are like pressurizing. And it's very painful. People want to socialize. Okay, bro, I love you. But what was I saying? Yeah, so it makes my veins like pressurize. And like, you know, I can have like a beer or two, but like any more than that, like it'll start like actually being like a little painful. All right, who's throwing fire at me? That guy is. Why are there two of them? Bruh. But
Body armor's not looking for.
ow. Okay, hold on. Let me do one of these, and then get one of these, and then do one of these, and we're fine. My body armor blew up though. But what was I saying? Yeah. So it feels like like all of my blood is going to cheat. It feels like I'm going to explode, but like the part that like feels that the most is like around my neck. So like anytime any sort of like blood will start like going up my neck, it feels like my head's gonna pop. And I'm like, you know what? That doesn't feel great. Excuse me, sorry. Omni, what it do? But yeah, so I mean, like, I hope that doesn't affect me too much. Yeah, no. Like, honestly, the only thing it does affect is the amount of drinking that I do, which is effectively none. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Thank you. Jesus. All right, that was really annoying. Did all of my health. Excuse me. You should do one of those allergy tests because you've never had a reaction to anything. I mean, some people just straight up aren't allergic to stuff. Yeah, take that, dog. Take that. Nice. Bruh. All right, but hold on. I missed a couple things. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, Omni, did you say anything after I said hello? After you said hello? After you said I said hello? After I said hello? No. Kobe! You're a beer seeker? Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's funny. Like, that's always been a thing of mine. Hold on. Yeah, Gillette, that's always been a thing of mine. So, like, I've never once, like, been in a situation where drinking an alcoholic beverage would, like, turn out well for me. You know, at the very least, it's like neutral because I don't drink enough. But like, worst case scenario, I just like feel like really sick. And I've definitely had the situation before, especially when I was younger, when people would be like, oh yeah, no, like that's actually how it goes with everybody. You just got to power through it. That's how you get drunk. And I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like people do this for fun, you know? Ah!
He's coming.
You had a beer and it tasted heavenly? Oh, interesting. Oh, in your dreams. Alright, we got hourglass, we got a monocle. If you want to drink or your reaction, I'm not gonna stop you. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like I have no qualms. Like, bruh, leave me alone, bruh. Thank you. I have no like issues against drinking like at all. I just can't do it. The only thing that means is that I'm guaranteed designated driver, or, you know, like I can absolutely do taste tests, like drink, you know, taking sips is not going to kill me, like not even slightly. You escape social interaction. Let's go. Oh wait, let me get this dynamite.
Bet I could use this.
And then let me get one of these, grab one of these, blop. Sounds good.
Dynamite, huh? That's fine, my friend.
Yeah.
My
should
dreams
make-
are so coherent enough. Are not coherent enough to make... Oh, I see, Lamau. Brings order to the function, Lamau. Yeah, no, Gillette, I am so good at being the person that, like, takes care of everybody. Because, like, I'm always, you know, I just end up not being the one...
Give you a heads up next time.
Not being the one that drinks. So, like,
Handle yourself pretty well.
I definitely know
Just a researcher.
how to take care of people, especially when they get just obliterated and they have no idea what to do. Imagine if you pick a fruit, give you a strange... Wait, what?
After you,
Can I get drunk so you can take care of me? Quo, of course. Why? Hold on. Hold on. Dude or no? I need to catch up on chat. Oh, wait. Kobe, what did... Shit. Why must my dream out? I can't catch up with chat right now. Wait, just repeat what was said in chat. I don't remember. Or rather, I can't see right now. Oh, let me dodge, please. Omni, adding a layer of cringe. Hold on. Give me a moment. Why you hit me, dude? I need a heal. I'm gonna explode. Is there no heals? I guess not. Here. Lamal, wait, Mark. Did you actually say that in chat? Because I did not catch it. I'm dead. Join you in the ears. Oh, Crow, yes. All right, let me go ahead and, you know, not die here.
Sorry, keep our friend busy for me.
I'll try.
Where do you think you're going?
Buddy, come here, come here. Explosion.
Got a little present just for you. Beautiful, just as planned. All right. Finish this guy off.
Oh no. I'm trying to get him stuck on that thing. Yeah. Yeah, take that, dude. Luis, I need you to help, dog. Please! Dog. Let me through.
Shit, can't get through the armor.
Man, I don't want to use this. Dog. No. Stop it. Interested in the conversation? Oh, yeah, Mark, you came in a tad late on that. So my thought process here is I want something. Okay, I don't think he's gonna fall in this. Oh, he does. Wow, okay, that was a little cheap. He definitely wouldn't have fallen in that.
Perfect timing.
Okay, I admit, that should not have worked. Actually, oh man. Oh, I have a lot of grenades. So we're gonna sell those, and then we can do one of these, yeah. You're gonna play some Expedition 33? Let's go. Roar?
I think we can get through here.
Okay, bet. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, okay, so, Crow, Gillette, just to fill you guys in on the conversation a little bit. Last night, there was talk about if there were a zombie apocalypse, and you could give a weapon type, or not a weapon type, if you could give a specific weapon to every single every single zombie has this weapon,
Down here too.
and is like proficient enough in it to use it, and they do use it, but like guaranteed every zombie has this weapon, what would you give them and why? And like some of us were like, you know, like what if it's just like a foam sword so it doesn't hurt anybody, or like what about
Ride this thing.
Do you see any other way?
actually, hold up, isn't there a way? Isn't there a way to like save, leave the game, come back? Can't I load the game and then the treasure will show up? Squeaky hammer? Oh, squeaky hammer might be good. Like one of those like oh man, I forget what they're actually called, but like in a lot of games they're just called like a pico hammer. My hypothetical zombie apocalypse, you get to choose one weapon and all the zombies become proficient. What do you choose? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the prompt. No. Wait, I thought if I killed them with these, they'll still... I thought that they'll... Can't I... Hold on. Quick game, go into load. You give them a pint of beer. I would say you're supposed to pick a weapon, but if it were against me, it would be a weapon. Water balloons. Instead of trying to survive, I'm trying to think of what would be the most amount of chaos. Lamau. Boomerangs. Yeah, no, okay, so Squeaky Hammer is definitely, like, a very interesting choice. Explosives is crazy. Yeah, Mark, weren't you the one that said something about, like, a, Hold on, I gotta look this up. I thought that even... Hold on, I thought that even if you kill the dudes by making them fall down, you can still get, the treasure. Resident Evil 4, Chapter 11, can you still get treasure? You still get treasure from the Gigante. Dog, hold on. Pirate ship cannon? Dynamite vests? Right, yeah, Mark. So, like, fake pistols with bang would be funny, but, like, I don't know if that would count as a weapon. I don't know if that counts as a weapon. Mini nuke launcher, Lamau. Oh, Zan said bomb vests. Right. True, Gillette. Zan also brought up jousting lances because they're so ridiculously huge and not like portable that it would be kind of like tough to get them to, you know, get anywhere. But I was thinking, like, what if they're just good at using it, but like if they lose it somehow, or if it's like, you know, they can't bring it along, then like if they see you, they can still just let go of it and be like, all right, well, I'm still just going to try to, you know, bite you and grab you and stuff because I am Zombo. Okay, hold on. Wait. Go inside. Past the stairs to find a chest? What? Wait, no? Hold on. Can you get giant treasure? 2 giants. Okay, hold on. Heavy ball and chain? See, but if they're good at using it, that sounds terrifying. Fake pistol, they'd be proficient in shooting the pistol, but the shots can't hurt you? I don't know. I still like Kobe's suggestion of squeaky hammer, but like...
No exaggeration to say.
What the fuck? Hold on. Resident Evil 4 remake. 2 giants drops. Wait, what? I should be able to kill these dudes, but never mind. I already saved it. It's fine. Totally thought there'd still be a treasure here. Water balloons. Fill water balloons with glass shards. Oh my god. Wait, but does that mean every zombie has glass shard water balloons? Should I restart? Man, I really want the treasure from those dudes. Okay. Should I restart the chapter and get the treasure or no? I'm undecided. I'm actually undecided. Because I would have to redo that one, like, little room to get the dynamite. And then fight the giants. Like, actually fight them rather than throwing them in fire. Also, saw it. No, you're good. Long messages are sick. But should I proceed or should I be greedy? I don't know. This is back to me wanting to perform better than I think that I'm doing. Broomstick? They can be good with them. But it's still a weapon? See, but like, what if they... You know, there's like broomstick fighting, and then there's like, you know, like old school Jackie Chan with a broomstick or like a ladder or something. Broomstick fighting, and that's terrifying. Yeah, saw it. Exactly. I'm gonna do it. Because I'm greedy.
Why help me, though? What's in it for you?
No need.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Ah, it at a high price. Good as new. Good luck to you, stranger. Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. It's dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less. We'll come back anytime.
What type of zombies?
A little hard.
A rotting corpse that literally...
Someone who used to work for a
Oh,
Rouse.
yeah, okay. What kind of zombies? Are they like 28 Days Later zombies or like Shaun of the Dead zombies?
Them anymore. You didn't answer my question. What are you after?
What about the worst weapon to give to zombies? My first thought is drones.
Looks like we've got company. What do you want to do?
That guy dead yet? Come on, dog. Wait, is tuberculosis a weapon? Toothbrush shiv also sounds terrible. Shit. Hello?
Not bad, right?
Thanks, dog.
Not all. The ones with chainsaws are no joke.
Believe me, I know.
Hey, Luis, get out of there, dog. Hey, me, get out of there, dog. Thanks, dog.
Yeah.
No!
You got this.
Keep coming.
Excuse me. Excuse me!
Stay focused.
Oh, I died. Oh, there's an ad break on the way, by the way. If they're not strong enough to, like, sledgehammer, give them a sledgehammer. Yeah, no, I'm thinking, like zombies.
We've got company. What do you want to do? The ones with chainsaws are no joke.
Believe me, I know.
All right, I'm gonna knife chainsaw guy. Yeah, take that, dog. dog. Hit. What? What do you mean?
Stay focused.
All right, that was actually so stupid.
Leave it to me.
Good teamwork. That was not easy.
All right, we're back.
Next.
Okay. All right, let me. You can bring proficiency as you have strength to wield it, right? Okay. All right, let's get all these. Let's get one of these. Get one of these. Boom. All right. All right, we Gucci. Okay. Oh, I saw it. No, I mean, like, this is still pertinent to zombies, you know?
Not bad, right?
There we go. Yeah, saw it. No, your prompt is very important. Trust. Dog. Thank you. Oh. Oh no.
I bet I could use this.
Nice find, my friend.
Some of the zombies using mace on a chain.
That dead end.
Yeah, no. Mace on a chain, definite no. That is definitely not one of the things that I would choose. Like, imagine, do you guys remember Kill Bill? You guys ever see Kill Bill? You ever see, in the first Kill Bill, when, what's her name is running up and fighting, like, all of, like, the people in Japan, that one gang, and then that one girl, that one, like, crazy, like, schoolgirl with, like, it's not like a ball and chain, but it was like, I forget what it's called, but it was like, it looked like a ball and chain with, like, not spikes. It's either, like, spikes and, like, blades and stuff on it.
You sure you're just a researcher?
I'm just an average guy who happens to be quite the ladies' man.
Yeah, if you look up Kill Bill, I think her name was Go-Go. Go-Go fight. It's like where you swing around the ball and then like you like, you know, make it go around your neck and you like kick it and stuff. Like it's not just a ball and chain, like you do a lot of weird stuff with it. Ouch. My body. Luis, get out of there, dog. Go-Go Yubari Chain Mace. Yeah. If I had to pick one that I definitely did not want them to have, it would be the Yubari Chain Mace. Yeah, Mason Morningstar.
This other one's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, Mace, Morningstar, Flail, like
Keep our friend busy.
it's kind of tough.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, I forgot I'm holding a fish. Excellent.
Leon! Over here!
La 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 la. Scoop. Man, give me that bonus, please. Oh my god.
What are you doing? Hurry up!
Thought that fish was a key item. Yeah, it's a key item to my my demise.
Just for you. Leon, shoot it! Beautiful! Just as planned.
Actually,
All right, let's finish this guy off.
okay, all right, a little bit better, and we get the treasure.
Oh yeah, I think we can get through here.
Imagine giving zombies slingshots. If every zombie was Usopp, yeah, we'd be dead in like 2 seconds. Like, that would be GG's. All right, take that.
Well, that was a pain. We're keeping those things cooped up down here, too?
The underground here is sacred to them. See, this is where they discovered Las Plagas.
Las
Inside
Plagas.
ancient deposits of Ember.
Hiccup.
Of course they did. You're not suggesting we ride this thing?
Okay, let me save here.
Do you see any other way?
All right, just double checking, make sure I got everything in this area. Yeah.
Give us a push, Sancho.
Who are you calling Sancho?
There, it's moving. This should speed things up a bit.
You treasure the zombies that have their eye.
Hey, we're in a hurry, right?
I wonder.
What now?
Hope you like thrill rides. We're going off the rails! Lead! Hey, the cart's tipping over! Mierda! Do something about those parts! Oh yeah! Need straps! If we don't, we're gonna crash!
All right, okay. Ooh, caltrops?
Going off the rails! Give me a hand!
That might be tough.
Up ahead! Shoot the board! Not looking
God
so
damn it.
Hope the cart holds up. Left turn! Next! Cornering to the right! Shit! This thing's gonna flip!
Caltrops is easy street until it makes the worst case possible, Lamau. Yeah, like, it'd be interesting if you had like a, what's it called? A bolus? Those like,
Afraid not.
those like throwing net thingies. Because, like, if every zombie had one, like, you would think that, you know, at some point, they'd, like, catch each other. I have no flag on. Ooh, red herb, yes. Did you say bolus? The things you swing around your legs? Yeah, exactly. Like what if you gave them boluses? Like, if there's so many of them, like, surely they would trip each other up more than being able to hit you, right? Or no, is that a bad... That might be a bad take.
All right, let's go.
Not this again.
Hey, the cart's tipping over! Hey, is that noise
We've got trouble.
All right, calm down, calm down. No, dude. All right, there we go. This reminds you of the hoodwinked scene in Minecart Adventure. Wait, what is Minecart Hoodwink?
Hey, the cart's tipping over! Look! You can see where they dug up the bugs!
All right, we're in Bug Town.
Ahead!
You're kidding. Hit the brake! What? Are you serious? Jump!
Hooray.
Oh yeah!
Luis!
Can I get a hand?
Yeah, no, I never watched.
One next time, eh, Sancho?
I never watched Hoodwinked. I have no idea what that is.
But actually, this works. Oh yeah, let's get on that lift.
All right, save here. Also true, like boluses can be reusable, so 1 of 14. Can I get a 15-second tier list? All right. Tier list. I'm going to forego remakes, and just go based off of what I remember of them personally. S tier. Let's say Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4. A tier, Resident Evil 1 and 3, I think. Possibly no, Zero's definitely in B tier. 5, I think, would be in B tier. I personally think 6 is in A or B tier. And everybody can fight me on that shit. 7, man, 7's hard because like 7 is good as not a Resident Evil, but as a Resident Evil, I would put it in B tier. And then 8, maybe. Man, I hate the story in 8. Jesus. Yeah, I'd say 7 and 8 are in B tier. Like, I personally dislike them more than B tier, but I think they're B tier. Yeah. So, S tier 2 and 4, A tier 1 and 3, possibly 6, and then B tier 0 and 5, 7 and 8. Yep, there it is. You're welcome. Also, I'm correct. Aaron, what it do, dude? I can send you the scene to watch? Okay, bet.
Ah, I knew it. Stay sharp. These guys have camouflage. It's all you.
How is this guy not dead? That guy took like 12. Oh!
Bingo! Haha.
Thanks.
12 hits. Oh, no.
Give me a break.
We can make it if we circle around. Come on.
Tier lists are always objective, Lamau. Hold on. I have a lot of these now, so let me... Do I want to put 2 of these guys in there? No, let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. And then Chalice of Atonement, we can get these. That works just fine. I didn't know you liked this one a lot. You were watching me play it a bit the other day. Was I tilting my balls off? Because that's been a lot of my experience with Resident Evil 4 this time around for some reason. Well, no, it's not even for some reason. It's because I've played this game so much that I expect myself to perform a very specific level of like, of proficient in this game. So like when I'm not doing that, I'm like, wow, what has happened? How did we mess up? Huh? What are you guys doing? What are you doing? I low-key think with as much they added to the Resident Evil 4 remake, I do think there is a kind of charm from the original Resident Evil that they took away from the game. And it's not to say that losing that charm makes the game worse. Heck. There you go. Like, the game is still, like, fantastic. What are you doing, dude? Come down here. All right. Nice. But there is like a very specific kind of corniness to the game in Resident Evil 4 original that this one, you know, it still has a bit of, you know, Resident Evil has always been, you know, like very campy. Like it's never shied away from that. But I think the remake made 4 a bit more serious than it originally was. These bugs are just the blood mosquito things. The blood ew. No, the blood mosquito things weren't terrible. They just kind of floated at you and exploded, didn't they? Remember watching me play The Last of Us? I'm so slow. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that holds The Last of Us behind is the pacing. Because like as a gamer, you know, obviously you want to do everything. But The Last of Us, unfortunately, gives you so much, which is.
Take care of them for me, would ya?
Why are you screaming, dog?
You open fire instead of your mouth.
Okay.
I'm the brains. You're the brawn.
Okay, the cheesiness definitely isn't completely gone. Hello, what are you doing here? Almost shot Luis in the head. I would slap him for saying that. I mean, you know, there's the there's the classic, you know, shouldn't there be one more? Yeah, right there. I was like, I feel like there's at least one more dude. What was I saying? But yeah. So, nah, Resident Evil has always been you know, like campy, like, you know, it's not only silly one-liners, but like if you know, someone tries to like sit there and make an argument for like Resident Evil being like, you know, serious on any level, then I would be like, I don't know about that, buddy. But yeah, no, just like on a game level, I think 4 and the 2, I don't remember 2 original, but the 2 remake is phenomenal. The 2 remake is actually disgusting in terms of in terms on how good it is. Hello, what's down this way? Ooh. But then Resident Evil 4 changed the game, you know. Resident Evil 4 is completely completely revolutionized the direction of Resident Evil. And you know, we so many of I'm just kidding. So many of us have addressed this before, but like, you know, 4 was the beginning of their departure from like, can I hit this? No, I don't think I can. What do you think? What game do you think you know better than any other game? Oh man. Oh, that's tough. Ooh, that's a really good question. What game do I know better than any other game? Okay, just off the top of my head, without thinking too much about it. Not Resident Evil. Actually, Resident Evil 0. Oh, whoops. Ow! What?
No me jodas.
Oh my god. You just bum rushed me. Okay, that makes sense. I start from all the way over here. Dude, Resident Evil 4 is a shit game, actually. Just unironically, Resident Evil 4 is terrible.
No way. Give me a break.
We can make it if we circle around. Come on.
Pain yes.
Let me think. Resident Evil 0. I am so knowledgeable in. Let's see. Final Fantasy 8 and 9. I'm not the most caught up on because I have not oh my god. Yeah, Final Fantasy 8 and 9. Let me think. Every time someone says Final Fantasy 8, you just hear the triple triad. Bow ba 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 bow. Ba ba da 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 ba da. Ba da da ba. What? Who hit me? Where did you come from? I hate you. Okay, that was slightly annoying, but we're alive. Ba ba da 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 ba pa ba 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 da ba da ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum ba ba.
I hate insects.
Shut up.
Take care of them for me, would ya?
Shut up.
How about you open fire instead of your mouth?
Hey, I'm the brains. You're the brawn.
When are we pee? Wait, what? What does that mean? Ocarina of Time? When doing randomizers, you have to know everything? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I have never done randomizers for Ocarina of Time. Ooh, let me get this guy. There we go. You're designing custom textures for netherite tools. You're turning the netherite hoe into a scythe. Ooh, I am a huge fan of scythes. Golden bar. But yeah, so Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil 9. No, sorry. Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, Resident Evil 0. Bonus. No. What else? Buddy. Let's get him. Scoop. Yeah. Man, games. You've never played 9 personally?
I see you took care of a request.
I did.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well done. You've proven yourself reliable. What can I do? There's some things money can't buy.
Dish might be nice. Golden token might be nice. Sell this, sell this.
Thank you.
Better
luck to
get
you,
some of this.
Dazzled, are you? Oh,
Trying to up my
no less.
exclusive here.
Anything? Don't.
Oh, I gotta sell that too. So inlay some of these. And then this.
Get yourself kid. Welcome.
Sell. Sell the machine gun ammo.
I'll buy
Probably sell some of these. Tune up this.
We're starting. That's about all I can do for this weapon.
100. Come on.
No, never mind. Will that be all? Come back anytime.
All right. What else was let's see. I'd say honorable mention to Lunar Silver Star Story Complete on the PlayStation 1. Cuz that is my very first MMO, and that game heck, let me put these over here. It's fine. So yeah, Lunar Silver Star Story, I would say, is a game that I feel I know
Makes you appreciate
so ridiculously well.
I don't get you. Why risk your life like this? You don't know us.
I told you. It makes me feel better.
Be straight with me for once.
Los Iluminados. I was working for them.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Helping the two of you doesn't make up for it. I know that. But still, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
In that case, you better get serious.
Time to get serious.
Harsh words for a squire. We're out of that hellhole.
Oh, right. This is where Luis dies, Lamau.
Fresh air is sculling our names. Por fin. Gus, if we made it all this way, you know it means we're almost...
Almost what?
Luis! Long time no see, rookie.
Major Krauser? What the hell?
Or no.
Recovering stolen goods. And killing a few rats along the way. Easy work.
Ashley, it was you.
You catch on quick. Didn't I teach you? Knives are faster.
Pa, 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 pa.
Not good.
H.C. Bailey.
We are just getting started, rookie.
Are you being controlled by that cult?
This has nothing to do with them. I'm a free man who made a choice.
What the heck, dude?
Not bad.
Major, you're not thinking straight.
My mind's clearer than it's ever been. Now,
Hey, he just blew me up. Holy crap. All right. Let's see. But yeah, no. Let's Plays for 17 years. That's crazy.
Halt! This has nothing to do with them. I'm a free man who made a choice. Too slow. Not bad.
You're not thinking straight.
My mind's clearer than it's ever been. Now focus! Show me what you got! Soldier like you!
No.
Why would you work for these freaks? Why? Have you forgotten what happened 2 years ago? Operation Javier? Operation Javier. My entire unit wiped out. And our own government let it happen.
Oh, give me that. Give me that knife, dude. Come on, Krauser, give me that knife. Dummy.
Get ready. Thought I'd get to spar with your sorry ass again. Is that all you got?
Bruh.
I know every move. You learned that from me. Haven't learned anything these last 2 years. Without water, without mercy, only devastating power. One myself. Krauser. You got lucky there. I can understand. What happened was unforgivable. But that doesn't give you the right to hurt innocent people. You're still a kid, holding on to fantasies of what's right and wrong. Try harder.
All right, kick him off. No, dude.
Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit.
Why would you bring a gun to a knife fight? Yeah, Mark, I got, dude.
Hey, my friend.
I got pretty bad here.
Such a loss to the ladies of the world.
Don't talk.
Take this. The key to my laboratory. Go there and remove those damn parasites. Help Ashley.
Take that dude's jacket.
You know, I led a pretty shitty life. But now, eh? What do you think, Leon? People can change, right?
Oh, I wanted to take his lighter at least. His death might be in vain, no reason that the cows. Storage. Yeah, we're okay. That is one difference between Resident Evil 4
Don Quixote.
Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 4 Remake is that Luis Serra doesn't really get
You won't get away with this.
that
Krauser.
kind of like redeeming bit. He just kind of he gets Ashley and Leon like the cure, or not the cure, but like, you know, pills to hold back the symptoms, and then he just gets stabbed by not Salazar, Sadler. He just gets stabbed by Sadler and then thrown off on the side, and he's just like immediately dead.
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They
I
took your
duh.
friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
Save the clock tower.
After all, I guess I should be thankful.
Yeah, you should.
Save the clock tower. Row an egg. Hello. Okay, there's a lot of backtracking that we have to do in this section.
Why not? Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for? What you see is what I've got. Next time, buy something, eh?
No, dude.
Ooh, you have the stench of battle on you.
Okay. Chest with decorated keyhole. I can't get into. At the end of the world, you're just gonna start selling things. Locked treasure in the treasure room. I need an egg, dude. But yeah, man, I forget. Could be, all right, there's a thing there. Lock drawer, square box. I never went all the way back there, and I don't remember. Okay, so let's go back this way. Yeah, saw it. I forget if you know that my merchant heart. I forget if you are familiar with my dealings in like MMOs and like other sort of game. I don't know. I'm a big fan.
Why not treat yourself? Welcome.
How did you get?
Can I interest you in?
You were just.
Next time then.
Okay. Go across this way. Loosely familiar, didn't have personal experience. True. Yeah, I think my favorite iteration of Curry Merchant was when I played. I think the only person that is familiar with this is Spug, or the Sparkiest Spider. Spug is very familiar with. All right, locked thing. All right, let me get those two. Is very familiar with my blacksmithing. Hello? Dude! I don't understand. I just truly don't understand. Like, she came in with a 1-2 and then snapped my neck in half. You finish the tools and you put them in the Discord, try to make it look like the tools had gold chains. All right. Let's check out Mark's tools.
Present for you.
Ow. God damn. Okay, let's actually redo this. Sorry, redo. How's it down here in Tilted Towers? It's a lot better. We did lose a really nice leather coat though, Zan. It was tragic. Can't I like go up instead? Have you heard about the Dark Souls 1 and 2 true co-op? Wait, what is true co-op? You mean like seamless co-op? Seamless co-op, no invasions. Oh. Ow. Wait, nobody...
Give me a break already.
I thought that was a dude. Your bud could never die in Resident Evil or in Dark Souls 1. Whoop. Oh, I see, I see.
Out of the way.
Okay. There should be... 3 dudes that are crazy. I don't know if there are more than 3 dudes. Where are they at? Oh, he just opened the door, lol. Okay, there's all 3 of them. Ow. There we go. It'd be fun to have you and a friend Smo and Ornstein armor. That would be sick. Schmau. Bornstein. But yeah, I mean, I've been doing seamless co-op on Elden Ring for a minute. Just ice statue. All right, everything there is good. Probably go back to the... Yeah.
Oh, breaks over. Welcome. What can I interest you in?
Just ice statue.
Thank you. Don't get yourself killed now.
Okay, now we run all the way back to the garden. Take out the nest. Also pick up these pesetas. I hope there's nothing. I don't think there should be anything that's in the way here. Just kidding, I hear dudes. Why are there dudes out here? Leave me alone, dudes. Truly leave me alone. Oh, I forgot to heal my armor. Or repair my armor. Okay, there is a nest somewhere.
Why not treat? Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale. That's good work, if I do say so myself. Pleasant travels.
All right, that's the broken butterfly. Be a nest somewhere. I forget where. Should be a nest. Fish. Yes, big fish. All right, I'll take that. I thought I heard one more splash. Two more. Holy crap. Dang. All right. Yeah, I don't need that much, but that's okay.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Ruby's all pleasure. Come. Back anytime.
Probably wouldn't want to eat the fish in that stagnant water. It's fine. I mean, we already ate a bunch of the fish from wait, where is that one fish that was just chilling? Sewage fish. Courtyard jewel thief. This is the courtyard, no? All right, courtyard's over here. Forget where this... Well, I have to head back there anyways because of this locked thing, so... Oh, also, Plant, yo, welcome back, Plant. I was post-stream, planting. You ready for this? You had to help a friend get through the shrine of Amanama. I don't remember what shrine of Amnama is, but it's probably garbage considering it's Dark Souls 2. I'm kidding. Yeah. Okay, there, everything is done. I still can't get the decorated hole. That's upsetting. He's not kidding. You're not the narrator. Stop narrating. All right, where is... Someone recover a stolen jewel by a thieving crow. It can be found in the nest. It's an heirloom. Scratch emerald courtyard. Scratched emerald. What nest? Little did Curry know Sot never existed. No. Let's can't do shotgun shells. Hungry, hungry, hungry. I'm gonna get right up on him. Okay, that didn't work. Is it you? I do not recall. Do not recall where this nest is. I thought it was like over here somewhere. Oh, it is over here.
Don't mind if I do.
I
Welcome.
second guessed myself.
This is what I'm talking about. Fine work.
Okay, 26.
What's that? How have we procured these curiosities? Don't get yourself killed now.
Okay, all of that's done. Courtyard, Grand Hall, and then Throne Room. But yeah, I would have to see Bow only run on Dark Souls 2. 'Cause I wonder how much of a not hassle that would be. Because you're like, you know, some distance away from everything. Oh no, there's dudes. I didn't realize there would be dudes. Okay, no, never mind. There's no dudes. Hello? Wait, that's so stupid. All right, maybe I should eat a fish now. No. Okay. Shotgun? I really dislike how just one of them just floated down from above me. I mean, it makes sense. They're floaty boys, but pretty easy, huh? Yeah, maybe I just played the game the wrong way then. Ow. What are you doing, buddy? I have 10 handgun bullets left. All right, I need a chimpkin egg, please. If you would be so kind to chimpkin egg, that would be great.
Is this his family?
Hello, chimpkin. Let's put this here. Yeah. You failed to autocomplete? Chimkin, thank you. I would like Chimkin to give me regular Chimkin, please. Can I have regular Chimkin? Chimkin. I kindly request you must sing them a song. Did it work? Chimkins, please. Yes. No. I mean, I guess I could do the brown chicken egg, but you were struggling on a boss and then suddenly you just had the patterns down. Nice. That's sometimes that's how it goes. It just activates in your brain. All right, come on, Chimkin. Chimkins. Nothing like good old boss Zen. Yeah, like, you know, there's like an anime moment where you're like, you like stare into the universe and then your brain just like links two things together and suddenly you understand everything. All right, it's fine. I'll use the brown egg. Yeah, get got.
That should do it.
All right, Chimkins. I'll catch you later. All right, I do have a golden chicken egg, which I can use on salad bar. And that should be... whoops. That should be enough.
Nice work. What can I interest you in?
So I can get this and then upgrade.
There's some things money can't buy. So, which weapon will you be given a shine to? Give us a shout when you want to tune it up.
Indestructible knife.
You have a ticket, do ya? Good as new.
Do. So I could increase shotgun.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate.
So I can either do this or... Oh, ew. What is this? Those times when you're so tilted. Quiet rage. Yeah. It's interesting though. I feel like that's after the rage. Like you get so tilted and then after a certain point you get over yourself and then you just stop feeling altogether and then you just do it because like your head and your emotions are out of the way. You almost got more viewers. No. I think that's like post rage.
Not seen anything you like, stranger?
What do we think? Should I use this this upgrade on my shotgun and increase the power by 50%, or wait for the Magnum, the broken butterfly? Maybe I should wait for the broken butterfly. I'm not sure. I feel... No, I'm gonna go shotgun.
So that's your move. Oh, you're an artist.
Thanks.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our comeback.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I was like, I'm gonna be using the shotgun a lot more than the broken butterfly. So, should I eat this? No, not yet.
Time. Welcome.
What was that?
Suit yourself, stranger.
Okay. So save that for salad bar. I guess we can put that down there. Okay. Yeah. So I think that is the right call. I'm probably gonna get hit a bunch here. So I'm gonna put my fish up front and center. Let me save.
Oh, nothing but the finest ways.
There's the clock tower.
Save the clock tower. That's like a mental stim that will never leave my brain. Does anybody know where that reference is, what that reference is? Save the clock tower. Oh man, I don't remember the rest of the quote, but it's like, some years ago, lightning struck the clock tower, and ever since the clock, the towers stopped working. I'm butchering the... Trying to afflict others with stims, Lamau. I really am, though. Truly.
You are nothing, if not unyielding, Mr. Kennedy. However, I'm afraid it ends here. Expel this intruder!
Shit. Break already.
Wow, dude.
All right.
All right, now does this fish? Now, one more. Would have liked to see Beethoven and the Mad Hatter. Oh, for salad bar? Yeah, okay, so remember how I said that, give me bonus? Yes. Remember how I said, one thing about, about the remake versus the original is that it's not as like campy and goofy. One of the things that they really changed to not be as goofy is Salazar. And I actually really dislike that because Salazar was a walking meme. Like everything he said was just supposed to be so troll and just so like, how is this person any kind of character at all? The fact that every scene, basically every scene he was in, he was like, Leon Scott Kennedy. And you're like, all right, this guy, I don't know what his deal is, but he's not a real person. Can you die? Your right hand comes off? Right, like, I can't... Like, that's why I can't take, the... Like, when people are arguing that, like, Resident Evil 6 is bad because, like, when people are arguing that Resident Evil 6 is bad because, like, they don't take it seriously, or it's, like, not as serious and scary as the other games, I'm like, what do you even mean? Like, which games were more serious? Like, I love them all, don't get me wrong. Well, I don't love 7 and 8, but, Alright. Come on. Why don't I like 7 and 8? Hold on. I'm so sorry.
Out of the way.
There we go. Let me be more specific, Roar. I do not like 7 and 8 as Resident Evil games. 7 is like pretty fine. Hold on, I want to see if I can get this guy. That dude. Excuse me. But I dislike 7 and 8 because they... I feel like 7 and 8 don't respect the original games. Not even original games, just like the games before that came before. 7 less so, 8 a lot. But you know, the whole idea of 7 and 8 were, you know, they wanted to move away from the oh, Mark, your netherite stuff is cool, or your custom skin stuff is cool. They wanted to move away from the direction that I just ran straight into the fire. Hold on. I gotta... All right, fish. That ball hit none of them? There's no way. Fish. Ah, dude. Okay. Nice. Dog. All right, that was annoying, but okay. All right, please hold, please hold. There we go. All right. Oh, I should probably... Hold on, I just gotta get the other the other thingies here. 6 was not a horror game. They wanted to move away from that. 7 and 8 were more action, suspense, and the new ones actually try to be horror. Before 7 and 8, right? Yeah. Okay. So like, let me comment on that. So here is the thing. This is what I feel is kind of like, I agree with those statements. Like that is fact. That is true. But here, let me.
Out of the way.
Oh. Nice. Craft. Do we go shotgun? Yeah, let's go shotgun. Okay. Are there any games that you thought you would like by public popularity but you didn't? Sea of Stars? No, I should have. It was aimed. It was a rifle. That's okay. Yo, Neuromancer. Great game. Wait. Great game. Are you talking about Sea of Stars, Neuromancer? Because, I am, everyone here is very aware of how much I hate Sea of Stars. Oh, Resident Evil 4. Yeah. I love Resident Evil 4. I used to play, I played a ton of Resident Evil 4 at like some time ago. Some time ago, and was like I and forever like, you know, Resident Evil 4 is amazing. Resident Evil 4 is not my favorite, but it is definitely one of the ones that I very much like, but also acknowledge is one of like the game-changing, revolutionizing Resident Evil games. Yeah, so I very much like Resident Evil 4. I'm getting like mad tilted at the game because I've played it so many times.
Lift.
The bosses are kind of weak in Resident Evil 4. Oh no. I wonder if I could just grenade that guy. That'd be really funny. All right, I don't quite remember. right, please hold, please hold. Dude. Ah, fish. I think the first 3 games, wait, boss battles are kind of weak, otherwise great game. Let me think of the boss battles real quick. I mean, the most memorable boss battles for Resident Evil 4 are El Gigante and then the double. I mean, like, maybe the giant fish bro in the lake, but because you didn't use your actual equipment, like, it's hard to really call that a boss battle. And then there's, like, the right hand of Salad Bar, which is like more of a sub-boss than anything. There's Krauser, and then Salad Bar himself, which just not a fun fight. And Sadler. Are there any other bosses in 4? Oh, there's the dude. There's the guy in the shed right before you get to the castle. That guy too. The first 3 games were horror games, within 4 and 5 action suspenseful. Yes, Roar, agree. Hard agree. U3 in the original? Who is U3? What is U3? But yeah, no. That is my biggest thing in the Resident Evil series, Roar, is that like a lot of people kind of blame 6 for not being like horror anymore. And while 6 is a huge departure from, you know, the original Resident Evils, you know, 1, 2, and 3, which were, I'd say 1 and 2 were very super scary horror. I think 3 honestly changes the game a little bit by making it a lot more run for your life. There is an unkillable dude coming at you and you've got to run and gun the entire game. So I think that actually is where it kind of changes. But then in Resident Evil 4, they definitely changed the entire vibe of Resident Evil by making it action survival rather than survival horror. And then 5 and 6 just expand upon that. And because, you know, I very much like the characters and, you know, kind of like the story of it. Like the story is corny and kind of terrible as hell in all of Resident Evil, but it's fun, you know, it's very campy. You know, I grew attached to the characters rather than, you know, it being like really scary, you know, because like the first playthrough or so, yes, it's scary. But if you wanted to play like a real horror game, you would go something like Silent Hill, Fatal Frame, Dead Space. Really up the combat set. Says yes, yeah. I mean, like Dead Space is a fantastic, absolutely fantastic survival horror, but also action. I love Dead Space. Dead Space 2 is fantastic. The guy that burrows underground and you have to go across the bridge. Oh my gosh, Plant. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I completely forgot about that thing. Wow. Ouch. Worst boss fight in the game. I honestly don't remember that guy much at all. Can this guy get to me? Where's he going? Let me add maid zombies. They go around picking up and getting rid of all of the loot and drink Minute Maid juice. What? I would hire a maid zombie. That sounds like fun. Anyways, yeah. So Roar, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Resident Evil 1 and 2 and 0 were very, very,
Ashley.
more survival horror rather than like actiony and like high pace or fast pace. Resident Evil 3, after having played the OG, I can safely say that's just simply not true for Resident Evil 3. Like, Resident Evil 3 is scary.
All right.
Resident Evil 3 is definitely scary, but I don't know if I would even count that in... Like, it's way more action survival horror than 1 and 2. I have not played a single Indiana Jones game, no. Are they good? Should I? But yeah, so after playing the original Resident Evil 3, I can safely say that the franchise had been moving towards action, like run and gun, since even before Resident Evil 4. But Resident Evil 4 100% took it to that level. And then that was the identity of Resident Evil. You were just considering it? Okay. Yeah, I've never touched a single Indiana Jones. I'm not surprised that there are games, but I didn't realize that there were games. Craft rifle ammo. Boop. Yes. That's exactly what I need. All right, we're going to be using this egg here because Salad Bar is weak to eggs for some reason. Mad Hatter, Beethoven. Seems redundant after Uncharted. Dude, I've
good things on sale, stranger.
I've never played Uncharted.
Thank you. That's good work.
All right, let's do this.
That is a top-notch weapon. You really don't settle for anything less than the best, do ya?
Okay. Add 50%, so that's 135, so that's 405.
You best tune up your kit.
Oh man, you know what? They nerfed the Red 9 from they nerfed the Red 9 from the original. Because in the original, the end power for the Red 9 was actually 5.0. An additional 50% of 270 is plus 135, so that's 3405. That's exactly one firepower off from the original. Damn. That's not as worth as it used to be.
Time is money, mate.
Yeah.
Will that be all then?
But I've never played
I want to take care of any leftover errands.
I've never played any of the Uncharted games. I know Uncharted 4 is regarded as really, really good. Coworker recommended Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Ooh, puzzles.
Before going this way.
You know, I wonder how that compares to, say, like,
Be ashamed to live. Welcome. A deal come back.
to, what's it called? Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. I wonder how that compares to Tomb Raider, because, like, from what I remember of the Tomb Raider games, wasn't that also, like, very puzzle heavy?
Bang for your buck. I guarantee it.
Oh, there's an ad break coming. Wait, gotta consider most weapons are weaker by raw firepower. Ooh, okay, yeah. I don't remember any of the I don't remember any of the other stats at all from any of the other guns. I only remember that the Red 9 end firepower was 5.0. So maybe it is still worth in the grand scheme of all the guns, but they all just are a little less. Tomb Raider and Uncharted probably set the standard. Indiana IP is just filling the void. Okay. Yeah. Because, like, Tomb Raider's been around for a billion years. I only played, like, Tomb Raider 1 and 2, so, like, I'm so far behind in those games. I don't have any intention of playing any Tomb Raiders. I could be convinced to play Uncharted 4, maybe. But, yeah, I mean, those games are pretty nice. They're not bad. But, going back to my issue with 7 and 8, since I'm talking about 7 and 8, is so starting from, I'd say, 3 and then solidifying that direction, solidifying that direction that they wanted to take, like Capcom going Resident Evil 4 going into more action-packed survival rather than straight up survival horror. I feel like that's always been the direction that they were going, while still maintaining the spooky ookies of the zombies, and then, like, you know, zombies and bugs and leeches and scary things. And it was all just like corny, campy one-liners, and then like really funny characters. You're just like, I'm Leon S. Kennedy, and on my first day on the job, the entire city got, you know, like, got sent straight to hell. What is the standard for pure survival horror? Let me think. I mean, Silent Hill is a very good standard, I think. Outlast is interesting because, like, I personally am not the biggest fan of the jump scare run and gun type of horror, and that feels like Outlast to me. To be fair, I've only played Outlast, like, briefly. I've seen all of the game, but I haven't played all of the games, so my memory is very hazy. But from what I remember, Outlast, you know, it puts you in situations where you're forced to use, like, your camera, and you're either sneaking around waiting for the jump scare, or there's a billion things running after you and you can't do anything, and it's just like more adrenaline rather than scary. And that's personally not my go-to version of horror, and I don't really like those kinds of games. So take, like, the difference between Outlast versus a game like Amnesia Dark Descent. Amnesia Dark Descent is more of my kind of horror rather than Outlast, because they're both kind of the same, but, like, so fundamentally different. Also, ad break in progress.
I have delivered the girl to you as promised.
Oh, I should have waited for the ad to... Well, no, I don't know if a lot of people care about the cutscene.
The loyalty of his servant, Ramon. such a fool, Mr. Kennedy. To have been bestowed with Lord Sattler's...
You talk too much.
Failed!
You vulgar, utterly uncivilized.
They're taking her to the Queen of Hearts. How is he carrying her? Dude, Krauser is immune to armor because he uses knives.
Allow me to show you power be granted by my master.
Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest.
The final act.
Yeah. I hate that Salad Bar has a...
You are nothing but an extra in my script, Mr. Kennedy.
I hate that Salad Bar has a, just like, bleh, projectile vomit. Leon should have aimed for the dude's voice box. I mean, I miss how goofy he was in the original. But, okay. So I'm gonna be completely real here. I don't remember the exact timing of when to throw the chicken egg. But I know that it does massive damage to him. So I'm gonna see if I can fight him a bit with the rifle. And then have him, like, jump at me. But the ad break is still in, like, 20 seconds. And I wish I had a bottle of water. I do not have water on me right now. Okay, the break is over, but let me get my point across a little bit first before I engage in this fight. So Resident Evil was always moving towards a more action survival with like crumbs of campy horror rather than it being actual horror. And I think that really like got into its stride in Resident Evil 4. Like, I don't think any of us can argue that Resident Evil 4 is one of the more / most successful Resident Evils just in made. And then Resident Evil 5, you know, tried to push even further into that. And then Resident Evil 6 perfected, or not perfected, but like, you know, got evolved even more of what 4 and 5 were trying to do. And I think 6 felt really good in that direction with the characters that we have known all the way since Resident Evil 1. One of my big criticisms of 6, even though I love 6, is that there's no Albert Wesker, because, you know, they couldn't just bring him back from a rocket launcher to the face in the middle of an active volcano, even though they probably, you know, could. So yes, that is a criticism there. But oh, I don't have any more fish. But do I think that game is still loyal to the previous Resident Evils? Yes. I think it holds all of the characters that have existed since Resident Evil 1, you know, still done very well. It is almost like a passing of the torch with characters like Sherry Birkin and I forget Wesker's clone guy, Jake. Like, it's a very passing of the torch, like, hey, the Resident Evil characters are getting a little old. Let's start looking at, like, newer characters. And I thought that was done very well. And And, you know, I also understand, like, yes, we want to move away from this Resident Evil. We want to move away from these characters. And then in Resident Evil 7, they completely so they do a lot in terms of getting away from the Resident Evil franchise. For one, they move back to a version of survival horror rather than action survival. And in that regard, I do think Resident Evil 7 does very well. I think the idea of the family in this isolated area all being taken over and all of their story, I think is done pretty well. My issue is that how do I put this? It's a good game, and then it tries to shoehorn Resident Evil into it by only Chris shows up only at the very end, and like that's whatever, because like Chris has absolutely zero role in Resident Evil 7, so it's kind of like whatever. Even though he introduces himself as Redfield, which, you know, is automatically just not, you know, something that Chris does. But I feel like mechanically in 7, it feels very intentionally limiting, but not in like a good way. Like your sprint feels like literally nothing. Like, have you ever had a dream where you're like full sprinting, but it's like you're wading in water and you're just like moving like a snail? I feel like the movement in 7 is like intentionally clunky to make it feel like there's danger, and that feels not very genuine. And then I also had a problem with this is very nitpicky. This is a very nitpicky section that I'm about to say, but I feel like in most of the other Resident Evils, you were more or less aware of where enemies were, and that knowledge was useful, one, in terms of like keeping you on your toe. Like in Resident Evil 1 and 2, you would know that there's a zombie like here, or you would like, you know, you've killed a zombie and its dead body is here, and you know, like if you don't do something about it, it could turn into like a crimson head. But then like also the fact that you know that there's like nothing in this spot, you feel safe there, and then later on it could like, you know, flip the script, turn the table, and then like after a certain point it like changes, and then there's like, you know, like a jump scare or something like that. That kind of knowledge plays with the player in a way that I think is like really cool. But in Resident Evil 7, I distinctly remember being confused, like, hey, I'm going to walk into this room, and then I don't even remember what the zombies are called in Resident Evil 7, because they're not zombies, they're like weird. They're not even like Ouroboros. They're like, I don't even remember what they're. I'm just gonna call them zombies. But like the zombies will like, they won't even be in the hallway. They will just wait for you in like a vent, and then like you go in, and then it like activates like, oh, this character is in this room. Let me go ahead and activate enemy number 1. And then like enemy number 1 wakes up, shows up in like a vent that is like closest to you or whatever. And it just felt a little weird, like the way that enemies were distributed in that game, and it never felt like the rooms and everything were like oh crap, there's like a thing in here. It's more like I'm going to roll my eyes because like this could be a room that has like 1 or 2 enemies in it, and I'm not even gonna know until I'm in the middle of the room, and then the music starts playing, and then like it comes out of a vent. But if you leave the room, they don't just stay there or follow you or anything. Like, it's not coded that way. If you leave the room, they're like, oh, okay, they've left the room, I'm just gonna go like back into a vent, and then like I don't even remember if their health regenerates or anything. But I just remember it being a little, it's just not feeling as good. And I think that might just be an issue with intentionally setting limitations on something to make things more scary, but then actually having it feel just disingenuous, I think. But in terms of the mood and, you know, like the way that the story in Resident Evil 7, I think that's actually not bad. Like, I don't mind it. I couldn't give a shit about Ethan. Ethan can just go eat a dick. I don't care anything about him. But you know, the story of what are they? The Bakers? The story of the Bakers, actually not bad. Like, that's kind of cool. But yeah, so I was like, you know, hesitant on Resident Evil 7. Like, okay, sure. Like, even though Resident Evil 6 was supposed to hand the torch over to younger established characters, Resident Evil 7 was like, nah, let's just get rid of everything. Let's completely detach ourselves from anything that we've been building from the previous Resident Evils and do our own thing. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then at the very end of Resident Evil 7, they bring back Chris Redfield, and they're like, haha, Resident Evil, right? Am I right? And I'm like, okay, sure. Now, my problem then goes into Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8 felt like Capcom was like, well, we didn't get Resident Evil 4 numbers, so we're just going to make Resident Evil 4. We're just going to make exactly Resident Evil 4, but with a Resident Evil 7 skin. So, Resident Evil 8 just is basically Resident Evil 4, because like it got way more action packed. It went back into action survival, with our boy Ethan still just flimsying about. They take Chris Redfield in name only because he's a fucking idiot, hothead, just dumbass, just completely not Chris Redfield, and they shoehorn Resident Evil even further into the game. And you know, Neuromancer, the whole thing about not enough Umbrella Corporation, it's like, oh, in Resident Evil 8, how do we relate this to Umbrella even more? How do we put this back into Resident Evil? Oh, I know. Let's have the game and story have absolutely nothing to do with Resident Evil, sans Chris Redfield, again in name only, except for one note, one little diary thing near the end of the game where I don't remember who wrote this, but it was basically, I don't think it was Albert. I don't remember if it was Albert Wesker or William. No, it wasn't William Birkin. One of the founders of Umbrella. Basically, this diary says, "Oh, Mr. One of the founders of Umbrella Company decided to show up to investigate our version of viruses and was like, no thanks, but I really like the shape of your mysterious shrine that looks like an umbrella, and that is the reason why they called it the Umbrella Corporation and you know, had it that symbol, because the random shrine in Resident Evil 8 made Dr. you know, William Birkin or whoever happy. And that's the only connection Resident Evil 8 has with Resident Evil, the rest of Resident Evil. I don't know. So the story I think is bad. The characters I think are pretty bad. Like, a lot of Resident Evil 8 was sold on the image of Lady Dimitrescu, and she is such a non-character if you actually play the game. She is the first, like, mini-boss of the 4 big bosses that you have to go take down before you take down, the, you know, like, big boss. But her thing is so just not important to anything. Like, so much so that her mini bosses, the 3 like harpy characters in the separate mansion that they all live in from the rest of the game, are all just the same character. I don't know, like that. Everything there just felt so shallow. And again, them being, they're just so non-committed to moving away from, you know, the action-packed Resident Evil, that they turned it into Resident Evil 4 to a point where there is a separate merchant. There's just a second comical merchant that is like, hey, hey, you remember merchants, right? Like in Resident Evil 4? Hey, hey, welcome, because I have a friend who's a merchant who also goes, hey, hey, welcome, right? You like Resident Evil 4, right? Action survival. Why don't you upgrade your guns? Why don't you have, like, you know, a crazy amount of bullets? I don't know. It felt like Capcom folded so easily going into the next game, or going into 8, because they were like, oh, 7 didn't do as well as we wanted it to. I don't know. Let's just remake 4 in first person. And the fact that they had to shit all over the previous games and characters in order to just remake what they did, you know, what, 10, 15 years ago, just doesn't sit well with me. Unfortunately, because Resident Evil 4 is such a replayable game, I do think Resident Evil 8 is more replayable than Resident Evil 7. So could have been a porno version of Castlevania. I mean, I have seen those. The dolly area was the most horrific part of 8. The rest was just gothic action. What is the dolly area? I don't... Oh, like with dolls. Yes. Yeah, that's the only horror area in Resident Evil 8. I agree. And I think, isn't that also because most of your stuff is, like, taken away? I don't remember that area as much, but I think you don't have access to a ton of your inventory at that in that area. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But yeah, I mean, like, there was like one section that you could say was horror in Resident Evil 8.
Leave me out of your crap, straight.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class script is like? Through your own actions.
Excuse me. Oh, whoops. That's so cool how he has just immediate projectile. Okay, that one was my fault.
This show has only just begun.
Heck.
Oh dear, I just realized I haven't set the cast of this play. For you, Oh yes, you shall play the role of my Pulgarcito. Feel, don't you think? So then, Pulgarcito, let us dance until we reach the grand finale. Your death. Now then, once more, I want to see you trip over yourself.
Okay, I don't remember how to get him to, Oh, that wasn't bad.
Simply precious, you're small, small man.
Alright, where you at? Not easy to pick a favorite horror movie, let alone horror video game. Yeah, Silent Hill and like the whole fog mechanic and like the Silent Hill.
Had the pleasure of meeting with my servant in the cellars.
The psychological horror in Silent Hill, I think easily.
I shall have my recompense.
Hello. That was my fault.
Your expression is simply absurd.
I think easily is one of the coolest, like. Oh, I got lucky there. Easily like one of the better like horror elements in. Come on, dog.
You're not so bad yourself.
The design of this boss arena is very fun. I like this version of Salazar way better than the.
Entertain my curiosity and show me.
Hello? Way better than the original. I also like the fact that you can throw an egg at this guy and like it just blows him up. Except I'm trying to find a good opening for that. Oh.
Watch your language, my lord. What would others think of you?
This means death.
I totally thought that would kill him. Oh, whoops.
This bastard. I won't allow it.
Dude. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the golden egg definitely did major damage. Ooh, lip rouge. Gunpowder. Yeah, because I distinctly remember in OG Resident Evil 4, just standing over in like a corner, the whole fight. But I do think, as annoying as Salazar's, what's it called? Wait a second. Oh no. Did I miss my chance at the broken butterfly? I think I did. I think I was supposed to go back way... I think I was supposed to go back way a long time ago. Yeah, never mind. RIP. Damn. I think I was supposed to have the broken butterfly like a million years ago. Oh no. That's fine. I'll just sell the magnum ammo. Yeah, I made a mistake. I was supposed to go here and then go all the way back with Ashley. Actually, I guess I didn't need to go all the way back. But I was supposed to take Ashley back this way at some point to get this. But I did not do that. I completely forgot to do that. RIP.
Ashley, no time to lose.
Yeah, this is Resident Evil 4 Remake. We're just gonna go ahead and swim all the way to the next island. Dang, I can't believe I missed a full gun. That is very unlike thorough me. Also, I have always wondered why Leon doesn't just...
Krauser.
Just get him. Just get him right now. Just get him right now. Pow. Deep fry a fish and forget him. I would love a deep fried fish right now. Mmm. Hello. I'm bad. Wait, we're just bad. We're actually just bad. I wasted like 4 shots on that dude. Is there a shotgun and magnum available? Yeah, I can, I mean, I've got a shotgun. I've got a shotgun right here. Dude, why you do that?
Not bad, right?
The reason why I use rifle
All right.
is because of the Actually, this might just be in my head. I don't remember if this is a true thing. But I thought rifle crit shots, like to weak points, do extra damage. So that's why I tend to use the rifle more than anything. Won't have to swim after all. Did you hear that, plant? Or no, saw it? But yeah, the Magnum though, that's what I was talking about. The broken butterfly. This item here is a free Magnum. Heck. This item here is a free Magnum, and I forgot to pick it up. I forgot it. So I lost a completely free Magnum. Insulting plant. Lamau.
Ah, damn it.
Looking for something?
All right. That was way less worse. And we have chapters 13, 14, 15, and 16 to get through. Assuming that I don't start super late next stream, you know, I should be able to finish the game. I should be able to finish the game next stream. The girl trapped in the chapel is a hottie. Oh, Neuromancer. Yeah, Ashley's cool. I don't know why you would assume that. Yeah. I mean, just on the off chance that I don't accidentally start 3 hours later than I want to start stream. You know, because that's never happened before other than today. And yesterday. And the day before. And the previous weeks. Yeah, Neuromancer, I hate to burst your bubble here, but in the original Resident Evil 4, that girl that you're talking about was voiced by none other than Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob. Leon! Help! Help me, Leon! Anyways, it is 12:30 in the morning, or in the night time. So, again, for anyone who doesn't know, I will not be streaming tomorrow because I've got stuff going on. And then, wait, on the assumption that gravity stops existing next week, some things are just reality. Well, Sot, here's the thing though. There is a non-0% chance that gravity just gets turned off. So, case in point, I rest my case in point. Anyways, yeah, so I will not be streaming tomorrow. On Halloween, I don't know what's going to be happening on Halloween. I'll get back to you on that. Probably won't be streaming, but we'll see. If I do, I'll ping it in the Discord. Ori? Ori, baby, hello. I love you. But, yeah, I think next stream or the stream after that, we should be done with Resident Evil 4. I'm not going to bother doing when take Ori off cone. So I'm giving her completely different food now. And depending on how she reacts to the food, which actually seems like it's going pretty well so far, but depending on how she reacts to the food, I need to then take her to the vet to let her know that like she's probably allergic to chicken. If she is still somewhat allergic to things and her skin gets like itchy, maybe it's seasonal allergies. Either way, as long as I'm not paying attention to her, I have to have the cone on, because I can't risk her just biting fur out of her self. And like it takes like 10 seconds for me to not be paying attention to her, for her to just rip out a part of her like a patch of fur. So unfortunately, when I'm streaming and if I am out of the house, I have to have the cone on her. But I guess technically when I'm sleeping too. But she's okay. You wish you could have a Shiba? Shibas are amazing. I love Shibas so much. The girl that I was dating when I got Ori, she was the one that helped me get Ori. She had a Shiba, and she actually originally wanted to help get me a Shiba Inu instead of a Husky, until I told her that a Husky was more of my dream dog rather than a Shiba was. So that's how Ori was made. Anyways, yeah. So there's the Discord, there's the VOD channel. Should we find somebody to raid? We probably should. A month ago, your dog got fixed and the cone they gave us was absolute trash. Oof. Yeah. I will... The very first time Ori ever needed a cone, I got it from the vet. And... the very first time Ori ever needed a cone, I got it from the vet. And I don't know why, but vet cones are terrible. Like, Ori's vet cone got broken so quick. It was bad. So I got this one off of Amazon, I think. But let's see. Who can we raid? We could raid Kefka. He's playing... Kefka is also playing a survival horror made by the same people that did Resident Evil, I think. The Evil Within. So mayhaps we raid him. I think we do. Yeah, let's go and raid Kefka. He's doing The Evil Within. Cone cost $12 and they were relying on stretchy gauze to keep it around her neck. Yeah, I mean, like, the one that I got here was either like 10 or 15 bucks, maybe even less. And like, this one has like a nice, here, hold on. There's a lot of fur on the Velcro right now, but wait. It's like lined with this like stuff on it, and it's like really nice. And then this is the this is like Velcro. Or this, yeah, this is like Velcro, and you can adjust the size to how much you want it to be. And then also on the insides, there's these here, which let you, you can put like her leash around it, or not leash, collar around it to make it even more stable. It's really good. Anyways, yeah, so let's go ahead and raid Kefka here. Whoops. You tied the vet one around her collar, but the collar fastener pops off easily. Yeah. I mean, like, this one's really nice because, like, the collar, it, like, goes around the collar, but it doesn't rely on the collar to stay secure because, like, it's got the Velcro with it. It's so nice. It's just, it does really well. And, like, you know, as uncomfortable Ori is with a cone, it's, you know, pretty comfortable. It's good, and I'm thankful for it, you know, in order to help figure out what Ori is allergic to. But, yeah, to make it up to her, though, we do, like, really long walks and stuff, and, like, I'll take her to the park and let her run off leash and stuff like that. But anyways... so again, I won't be streaming tomorrow, and I probably won't be streaming on Friday, but maybe. If I don't see you guys by then, have a happy Halloween. I love you guys. Oh man, I actually didn't dress up at all for Halloween. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, say hi to Kefka for me. I will catch you guys next week. I love you. Mwah. Yes, I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link for it.